Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort at Marina, Lake Taneycomo. We're going to do one cast today. It is Saturday, August 1st. It's 5 o'clock. I'm up at the dam, and they're supposedly running a half unit. That's what it looks like, but they're supposed to increase it at 5 o'clock to 2 units. I don't know. We'll see. It's cool. It's like 70 degrees out here. I'm glad I brought my jacket. I was going to throw a jig, but it's really windy today. So I'm going to use jig and float. I thought I'd try a white mega worm. Wanted to throw a white jig. So I'm going to try a white mega worm, and I'd made one drift down here almost to the island, didn't get a bite. Off camera. I didn't want to start the camera because, I don't know, I wasn't sure about the mega worm. So I put on a 1/25 ounce sculpin jig with the orange head. It's got 2-pound line, about 4 feet deep. And I made one cast and immediately got a bite. So this is what we're going to go with today. But I was going to start something today. We've been doing this over 11 years, 11 and a half years. And, you know, I've shared my testimony a few times. I've talked about the Lord. And I just really feel like I need to share more. And if anybody knows me, I don't finish. How do I put this? Once I start something, I stick with it. It's like one cast. And so anyhow, I've been doing a study. John Bevere wrote a book called The Awe of God, and I finished the book. And it's written kind of in a study form where you can do a 6-week study. But regardless, the book had a big impact on me. Been a Christian all my life. Been to Bible school, a lot of head knowledge, and it's still growing in my heart at this age. And you can never fully know God. He's indescribable. It's one of his characteristics. Anyhow, the fear of God, I never studied it, never really give it much thought, but the book really had a big impact. Anyhow, I'm going to share a scripture, I believe, every time I do one cast. And I know some people might not like that. You can skip over it, whatever. But it's something that's very important to me. And anyhow. And I'm just going to go start in Proverbs. I've got my phone, it's a little cheater. The first time it's mentioned, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 1:7. I'm not going to do anything else except read the scripture and let the Lord take it from there. So anyhow, we're gonna drift, and I think I'm gonna catch some fish. I think they're gonna like this jig. We'll see. This has happened before where I get a bite on the first cast and then nothing. So 4 foot deep, kind of the trick in fishing a jig and float in this kind of water is really paying attention to where your line is. Because you don't want a lot of slack. And then you don't want that line dragging your float. Like I said, I threw out there like 3 times and got 3 bites. This is that jig that we started tying with the orange head. It's an Indy orange. It's a bright orange head. It's been a jig, a good jig for us. Of course, the other key is to try to keep the boat going about the same distance or the same speed as the float. The depth varies so much out here. It's kind of deep up here, but then it gets shallow down further, closer to the outlets, and so I'd pick 4 feet. I don't want it dragging the bottom. 4 feet ought to be a good depth. There's quite a bit of wave action, so I don't have to give the jig a lot of action, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit. I don't have that camera turned very much. Okay. Come on, you guys. The other color I was going to try is black. I might pick up at the island and go back up and drift this again with a black jig. Coming up on the island. Yeah, I'm in real shallow water over there. That's crazy. 3-4 bites in a row and then nothing. I thought for sure I'd turn the camera on and catch a fish. fish. Well, that just means I'm going to go on down and use this jig. Okay. Come here. About 13 inches. Okay. I'm going to go across the flat. It's not going to be very deep, but I'll leave the jig at that depth. If it drags the bottom a little bit, that'd be all right. We'll see. The water has come up just a little bit since I came up here, so maybe they are increasing it. You got the stump down here at the bottom of what we used to call rebar, root wad, and it was out of the water 1.5 feet when I came up, and now it's underwater. Tell you what else has changed is it's not as windy. Oh, a fish just came up and looked at the float. Okay, now we're getting into deeper water. Ryan was telling me a little, not a story, but a guy told him the other day that he was fishing up around Lookout Island. I believe he was waiting, he was fishing for the bank, I think. Anyhow, while he was fishing there, along the bank there was some logs and stuff, and he saw an otter come out of that area into the lake, and then he saw another otter and another otter, and he counted 12 otters, all adult otters, in the lake right there. And he also told Ryan that he's a local, and He fishes a lot in that area, and he's really has noticed a decline in the number of fish. So I've got some friends that have a farm up in northern Missouri, and years ago used to go up there and deer hunt. And I'd take a rod along and catch some crappie out of their pond, but one year I went up there and they said, we have no fish in our pond. He said, the otters have come along and they have cleaned out our ponds. And he said, they've cleaned out all the ponds in the area. They just go from pond. And I actually saw an otter just walking along close to this pond. I was hunting around, but so I thought that was interesting. We have otters around our dock. They usually come in the evening, sometime during the day, but they usually come around evening or at night, and they'll eat the guts that after people have cleaned fish, they put guts in the lake and they go to the bottom, and they'll go down and get those guts. And so they've never seemed like they've bothered the live fish around our dock, but I'm sure they could, if they were hungry enough and needed to, they'd probably get those fish too. So I thought that was interesting. Our population's being decimated by otters. Come on, just one. Good, Dave.
Wood cast?
Yeah. They, jig and float.
How's it doing?
Just one so far.
What color's the jig?
Sculpin with an orange head. I'm gonna put a black one on here in a minute. They just turned the water up.
Oh, you turned it up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's come up a couple feet since I've been up here.
Well, changes everything for me now.
Okay. I'm gonna go back up. We're gonna do a black jig. Crazy fish. That water rising, I don't know, sometimes it kind of messes the bite up, but a lot of times it'll actually make the bite better. But I'm gonna put a black jig on, we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, I've got a black and sculpin jig on. I'm gonna make it a little deeper since the water is a little higher. So it's 5 feet. Yep, 5.5. Yeah, I'm gonna straighten my float out. Yeah, this increase of water has really kind of messed me up. I usually don't use jig and float up here with 2 units running. I'd rather throw the jig, but again, the wind's picked up. The only thing I haven't, well, I tried the white mega worm. I was thinking about a white jig, and they didn't even touch the white mega worm. I'm gonna move out just a little bit. Tell you, there's hardly any boats on the water for a Saturday. And there's not that many people up here fishing. Of course, I think that second unit's cleared a lot of people out. Okay, I got a 16th ounce sculpin and ginger with a brown head. So the wind's tough up close to the dam, but it's not blowing down here. First cast. First cast. It's a pretty good fish too. I really had a mindset to come up here and catch big fish. I just haven't really caught that. I didn't caught that many fish, period, but just going out and having a nice trip and catch some good fish. Keep hitting the boat. Where are you? There you go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, he's got some teeth. The rainbow gets big enough, it's got teeth. I'll stick my hand in his mouth. Not bad. Maybe about 17. Okay. I guess I'll just throw it. This way. Just about ready to take that jacket off. That wind stops blowing. It's just a little chilly. Or it's a little warm, sorry. That's the only fish I catch. Tell you what, I don't think they're running 2 units. I think it's slower than that. Hey. Oh. Been doing that a lot lately, letting fish go. He popped it. I think I'm gonna throw one more time and then go back up. Looks like Dave's going back up. changed my mind. I'm gonna stick with this. This might be a pretty long one cast. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm glad I stick with it. Conditions are really nice. Fish are kind of biting. And I still want to try a couple things. Ooh. Probably should have done that. Look how round he is. It's a fat fish. Pretty too. Ooh, I smell a campfire. Wind picked up again. It really is like a fall day. Ooh. Okay, we'll go back up. So, looks like I'm going to lose my cloud cover shortly. And they're goofing around with the water. I don't know if you can see across there. You can see over here, see the wet up on the bank? That means the water's dropped a foot since I was up here a minute ago. So they'll do that occasionally, though. Not on the hour, but just anytime they'll pulse it. I don't know what you'd call it. They bring it up and lower it, bring it up and lower it. Fish don't like it. Normally. Yeah, wind's pretty tough up here. It's kind of hard to control the jig in the wind. I kind of lose track of the depth. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do the best I can so that I drop down far enough where the wind's not gonna blow. It's coming off that lake. I gotta put the jig and float back on, or it's on, and maybe I need to throw it until the wind dies. Pretty tough. Yeah, I'm gonna use a jig and float for a little bit. Still got the black and sculpin jig on. I think I'm drop the depth on this. It's a little deep. Oh, now the wind stops. Here comes another boat. I got a bite. Oh, it's Dave. Comes another boat. I forget that guy's name. He's another guide. I'm going to try this for a few more minutes, and I'm just going to tough it out and throw a jig. The wind's just not that bad right now. Yeah, it's time to throw a jig. Yes. I might have him fouled. I've been wrong before, but sure feels like it. Yeah, I do. Doggone it. Broke it off. I never saw him, but I had him in the tail or close to the tail. Okay. Phooey. There's just no reason to fight a fish that's foul hooked. Just get back out there and catch one fair. Okay, I'm gonna throw the other way. Okay. I'm gonna work my way over to the other side. I'm up on that flat now. It's not very deep. Maybe a couple feet. There's the rip wad that I was talking about. It's just barely sticking up. Oh, I might have just had a bite. There's one. Little one. I'll take it. The bites are far and few between. Well, there was blue sky, and I thought it was going to break the clouds up. It's clouded back over, which is a good thing. I would like to have had that one. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. The wind's acting really strange because it's windy over there, but it's not windy over here. It's coming out of those trees. I don't know. It's got to stay out of Dave's way. Ooh, eat it. Oh, I saw him. Oy. I just happened to see that fish. Just didn't eat it, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Dave's way. one more cast, and then I'm gonna make a move, because I slow the boat down when I jig fish, and I'm gonna be in Dave's way. I'm gonna try something anyhow, so be right back. Okay. I let Dave get down below me. I'm tying on a ginger jig, the brown head, 2-pound line. That way I'm going to be able to see the jig. And I work it back, 16th ounce. It's kind of like a white jig, but it's not a white jig. I already saw one fish out there when I first threw it out there. Kind of looked at it. I can also tell how deep the jig is compared to the bottom. Makes it a little easier to work it. I have another boat above me. Doggone it. Oh, nice fish chased it out of there. Nice rainbow. Huh. It's not quite as easy to see as a white one, but it's not too bad. It's fun to see it, but if they're not going to bite it, then I have to back up a little bit. Can't see the jig, it's too deep. I'm about to get off the bank. Oh, I had one swipe at it. Well, this is pretty much like throwing a white jig for me, so, and I was thinking about throwing a white jig just to try it. You used to catch a lot of browns on a ginger jig. One more cast. Okay, the only thing I haven't tried is throwing a black jig, so that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, this kind of proves my point. If you, I don't know if you can see that far with the GoPro, but that stump is now about a foot out of the water. So water's almost back down to where it was when I first came up here. I've got a 1/125th ounce black jig on. Because the water slowed down a little bit, I'm going to throw a little bit smaller jig. Black. I think I said black. And I'm starting down below the flat, what we call big hole, not going all the way up. Mainly because of the wind. Really didn't want to fight that. There's a little bit of wind down here. Not bad though. I think I'm averaging 1 fish adrift. It's better than 0, but it's not real good. But I'm actually really enjoying this. Well, black is, again, not the color. I have thrown it enough times. I really think I should have gotten bit. So I am going to go back to sculpin and finish out my evening. And I'm going to put on a 1/25 ounce instead of a 16. I'm out. Finish it out with a fish. It's crazy how the colors matter. Oh, another rise out there. Yes. Well, it's a little one, but I don't care. Ah, well, it was little. I was horsing it. Oh, well. That's all right. I was wanting to get back out there before I got down to the chute. That was a bite. I think I can catch one down through here. Maybe. One more cast. Now I gotta let this boat go through. I think it's Dave. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's too shallow for him to slow down. All right. Last cast. I really thought I'd catch one through there. Yeah, I gotta move. Well, didn't do my shoulder any good. Oh, man. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this thing. It'll be an hour and a half long or more. I'll figure it out. It's a lot of fishing for just, what, 4 fish? But it's fun. Thanks for watching. We will, let's see, tomorrow's Sunday. Darren's probably gonna do 1 cast, so thanks. See ya.